I bet I drill a clean hole in somebody today.
Alisa is a terrible character. This character has gotten stronger and stronger and stronger through each game. Tekken 6, her introduction, she was terrifying for casuals because they never seen a character like her, but to my understanding, she wasn't a competitive problem. That's my understanding. I could be very wrong on that. But in Tekken Tag Tournament 2, she became a little bit more slimy. Tekken 7, and throughout the life of Tekken 7, she received a lot of buffs. And those buffs carried over to Tekken 8, obviously, like a lot of the buffs have. And then in Tekken 8, her chainsaws got buffed insanely, right? So now she has unblockables. Now she has low sliding tracking launchers. Now she has a chainsaw plus frames that just will kill you. Even though they hit the chip, it still jams you up, and she could just do whatever she wants, like with no risk. She is by design difficult to deal with. She has built-in movement where a lot of the characters have to like wave dash forward or run forward or think of how they want to engage. Well, some characters also have those huge jump and plus frame moves like Harong, right? But even then, you got to get a little bit close if you want to use it, right? That Heihachi kick, that's a counter hit launcher. You got to get somewhat close if you want to use that. Alisa can be across the screen and you're still in danger. I honestly don't know why she gets so much privilege. She's not that high in popularity. Like the characters who get a lot of privilege are the characters who are high usage rates, right? King, Brian, Harong, some of the most played characters in the whole game. That's why they get so much privilege. The only thing that she has that would probably justify this privilege is her story importance. And if that's what they're going off of, her being a part of the story, so let's make her really effective, I think that's terrible. One, because most people don't even like the story. They don't care nothing about the story. And then two, it's not even working. I can't think of another thing in all of gaming that is as poorly designed as Alisa. I like Lars, cool character, but in Heat, he is just a godlike. The stomp on the ground, that needs to be reverted. Him gaining heat while sliding around, that needs to be reverted. Or once again, give it to everyone else. But that's all I really say about Lars, you know. Jun Kazama, another terribly designed character. Light beams that hits across the screen, guaranteed enders. The developers know what the average player is capable of. They designed this character to just get like cheap wins. They know Jun Kazama's Jun Kazama. A lot of people like her. A lot of people are fans of the character, and they wanted to give her privilege for that reason. I get it, but the way that they went about doing that is not good. And this is a time to compare her to like Armor King, right? Armor King obviously has a lot of privilege, but where Armor King is balanced and is fun to fight against, she's not. It's ways of giving character cool, powerful mechanics, privilege and stuff like that in a fun way, and then there's ways that's not fun. Also, her combo damage is insanely high, and maybe she wouldn't be that problematic if everything didn't kill. It's like Yoshimitsu. It's like how Yoshimitsu in season 1 would launch you off of something stupid and then kill you with damage. If she didn't launch you off something stupid and kill you with damage, it probably wouldn't be a problem. Characters like her, who are super like weird and finicky, should not have good combo damage behind it. Devil Jin is another terribly designed character. Very weak, but somehow for a lot of players is one of the most obnoxious characters to deal with in the whole game. But then also his win rates online is some of the most highest win rates in the whole game. In my opinion, I think they need to radically overhaul him, June, Alisa, Anna, Lydia, and a couple other characters because their whole foundation is just terrible. You can tell that some of these characters were made with one idea and the others was made with another idea. And I honestly think characters like Devil Jin is just going to be screwed for all of Tekken 8. I wish whoever made Armor King and Fakaram could have made Devil Jin because he could have been something else. He could have been something else. And the reason why I go hard on Devil Jin and some of these other characters because I remember the days of having fun fighting against them. In Tekken 7, Devil Jin was one of my funnest matchups, bro. When I played against a Devil Jin player, it brought a smile to my face because I knew the Devil Jin player had skill. I knew they had talent. I knew they had a distinct play style. I knew they had something to show. Now, Devil Jin players use the same abilities. They flowchart very hard with the stances, and that's it. All of the things that made the Devil Jin matchup special washed away. And it's no fault of the players. A lot of the things that I'm saying is not at all the fault of the players. Not at all. It's bad game design. These characters existed in previous games, in previous versions, and they were super fun to fight against. Not anymore, though. Not anymore. Jack, all I'll say about Jack is guard break, heat smash. Get that out of here. King is... I don't understand why a grappler has some of the best counter hits and pokes in the game. That doesn't make sense. But it's bias. You know, Tekken is trying to make the game popular in Japan. King is the #1 most popular character in Japan. Sometimes the game, Kazuya kind of rivals him in that stat. But this is why he gets so much privilege. And I know the King players are having a blast with all their privilege. You know that he has that elbow move that's a hit confirmable move. That move's really powerful. The low launcher is really powerful. I believe while standing 2 is really powerful. Like, he has a lot of moves that are just really, really powerful. His heat smash is one of the most deadliest heat smashes in the whole game. And then also on block, it goes into like running mix-ups. It's crazy, you know. I know that they want the King players to be happy and have fun, but I just remember the days of what it was like to fight him in the past. That low heat smash from Claudio is diabolical. No characters in this game should have a low heat smash. I think Lili should have hers, and Victor is cool too. You see how you say that requires labbing? The other low heat smashes in this game don't require labbing. You just punish it. The fact that hers requires something is what makes it cheap. It's okay if your character has a cheap move, like, you know, it is what it is. Yoshimitsu has a couple cheap moves. The thing is, Lili just can't go into back turn super easy. Yes, she can. I'm not downplaying. You kind of are, bro. 16 frames minus 8. 18 frames minus 14. And it doesn't crush. 20 frames minus 14. 18 frames minus 14. 8's back turn, so she can't really do anything. I was waiting for someone to say that. I was hoping the guy that we were talking to would say it so that I could own him, but I'll own you too. Let me pull it up. Give me a second. Okay, so this is a short. So you're saying Lili does this low heat smash and basically her turn should be over. But what you're saying is it's not over because anything that you do that is higher than 13 frames, she can counter you preemptively with an armor attack. The only way you can take your turn is with a move that is at 13 frames or lower, but all of those 13 frame moves don't reach her, is what you're saying. Yeah, so I'm with you guys. Screw that move. That move sucks. I hate that move and they should nerf it. The character is fine. It's just that one move I don't like. That's the thing too. We're just talking about one move. Every character in this game has something that's cheap. There's so many heat smash situations that are cheap. We all know Heihachi's heat smash guard break is cheap. We all know Yoshimitsu's heat smash mix-up is cheap. We all know dragging off Eddie heat smash flying all the way down the screen and you not being able to punish them is cheap. Tekken players passionately defend their characters, and if you attack their characters, even in a way that's like pretty fair, like the main man talked about Harong's like stance mix-ups, and the Harong players came raining down on him. If you make a fair complaint about a character, the people who play that character will treat it as a declaration of war. And I think that mindset in season 2 is just very not good. We have to all admit that our characters are powerful. And once we are at peace with that concept, then the game can start moving in the right direction. But if we don't want to admit that our characters is powerful, like if I'm over here trying to defend Yoshimitsu forward 1+2, low on block, like I don't defend Yoshi at all because I know that the character is broken in more ways than I can even comprehend. But I feel like everyone needs to come to that place. A lot of people would rather this game die than their character be balanced. We'll upload this and we'll see if the comment section say that.